Oops. Give me a second. There we go. So, as the title says, I saw this on Twitter. I'm mostly never on Twitter. Just log in. I see stuff. So, what's up? What's up? So, as the title says, the normalization of police state, martial law, but you don't care. Reason to put that at the end of the title because it refers to the people that just don't care about the rights being taken away. So saw this on Twitter. I'm obviously not showing the clip because they'll probably get done for copyright or whoever made the video will probably claim it. So don't know when this happened or what date this happened. It says March the 6th. Don't know precisely when exactly it happened, but this is what I've been talking about for years now. This is what they want. And they want to normalize this and make it become acceptable. When people start accepting the police are everywhere and the military are everywhere, next step, martial law, the normalization of it. This is exactly what this is. So many people are probably saying, "Oh, this is a good thing. It's going to stop crime and all that." Wake up to the government and what they do. The government has an agenda behind everything. They literally do. So, as it says, over 1,000 National Guard deployed across all New York City subway stations. Now, again, you ain't got a choice to do this. You'll see in a minute. Basically, if you resist or don't do what they say, they'll arrest you. You'll get arrested. It says it on a sign. So, once again, Americans are willfully accepting their rights being taken away from them right in front of your face. You're willfully accepting your rights to be taken away from you. That's why I put at the end of the title, but you don't care. Because the majority of the masses today just don't care. They happily love being surveillanced and all that. They love it. They love the rights being taken away. They just don't care. So Manhattan, New York, which again, we all know what New York's like. It's basically has the Statue of Liberty. If it's already explained what that statue refers to. So what you really surprised from New York? Currently, over 1,000 National Guard members have been deployed to New York subway stations. This follows New York Governor. Says a lot there. I mean, they have a woman in power that says everything that I need to know. Announcement this week that she is deploying a total. So again, this is what happens when you let a woman in power. I don't care what anyone thinks about me saying that, but this is what happens. So these are the people in power. These are literally the people in power. What is why do they need 1,000 National Guard men? This is what I said. It's just a normalization of martial law. This is what martial law is going to be. Basically, where the military are deployed. You think in movies that they've just been saying, "Oh, what's martial law? What's martial law? What's martial law?" So many movies they mention martial law for a reason, because it's going to happen. It's already happened in the past. I believe it was in the times with Abraham Lincoln. They enforced martial law back then. They'll do it again. So yeah, it's not a conspiracy. Martial law exists. It's already been done in over years upon years ago. Probably more than 400 years ago. But you don't care, do you? Masses of today are addicted to social media, so they don't care, do they? Oh, how willfully this is gonna stop crime. This is gonna stop crime. One, a knife does not kill people. A gun does not kill people. Crime is done by criminals too. This is not going to stop crime at all. Because again, we all know what goes on. Because like this is going to stop crime. No, it isn't. There's criminals everywhere. People breaking the law. There's many surveillance and that, but does it stop people? No, it doesn't. It's just an excuse, and you will willfully accept this, and your rights will be taken away. The next step will be, hey, we're going to enforce martial law now. You ain't going to do nothing about it. They'll break your house down. That's exactly what they'll do, and your ass will be arrested and thrown in prison. This is all part of the agenda, the New World Order. And if you know anything, I've said it 1,000 times now, but again, we all know you don't care. Um, so we'll show you. So this is already what martial law is. You can go look at the dictionary of what it means. Military government involving the suspension of ordinary laws. That means the law that exists, gone. They bring in their own new law where every single person is under these laws and you can't do anything about it. Simple as that. All these cards exist for a reason. You think that this is a game. These people that keep saying, "Oh, it's just a conspiracy," or "you're just nuts and psychotic in the head." These cards exist for a reason because it's going to happen. That's just a fact. Law and order. We see the card. The police are owned by the occult. Yeah, you ever wonder why police are racist? There's police brutality. There's basically police abusing the power. Police get away with it. They can shoot someone right in the head and they get away with it. You ever wondered that? It's because the police are corrupt. All of them are. Don't care what anyone says. They're all corrupt. That's exactly what it is. The courtrooms are corrupt. You have people that can literally go out and kidnap a child and they'll get away with it. They'll get like, less than 6 months. They'll kill. There's serial killers that have literally killed and kidnapped kids. Um, they only get about a year. Justice doesn't exist. Again, all these Illuminati game cards, you have a black person there. We all know what agenda that is. It's all part of the agenda. Racial dividing, order out of chaos, get different races fighting against one another. Then they don't have to do anything. Get your enemies to destroy themselves. So yeah, abuse of power, martial law, and emergency powers again, which is we see it. All this is happening. I said it was happening. Emergency powers. What are those? That's right. It's basically, and what do we have being deployed? That thing that happened in China, where the military and there was like tanks all over the street. Really, in future, I should start putting the chat at the side or something so you can easily read it while doing a video. That's the only reason why I don't read it while I'm doing this, because I don't have two screens. I'm doing this on a laptop. Well, you see the military. They're right there, and they have guns. Basically, so if you, and even saying the sign, you resist, you get arrested. So yeah, your rights are gone. Oh, what was it? What was it that America used to say? Oh, all those people that died in the war for freedom, the North and the South and all that died for the people's rights, to abolish slavery and all that when slavery still exists. All that was for nothing. The people that died in the war died for absolutely nothing. They literally did. They died for nothing. You don't have rights. It's an illusion. It's a illusion created by the government. The only people that have rights is called the Illuminati. That's a fact. You don't have any rights. It's just illusion. You can't say what you want in America. You really can't. You'll be arrested. We've seen that. People have preached on the streets. Yet, what is America supposed to be? Oh, God bless America, freedom of speech and all that. Yet, you can get arrested just for preaching the Bible or whatever on the streets. No, freedom of speech, freedom of expression doesn't exist. The First Amendment was the biggest lie on the planet, and it doesn't exist. It's an illusion. But look, the military, it's right there. It's right there. They're right there. So yeah, this ain't a joke. You can continue to think this is a game. Why are the military there? Why is the military need for that? It's to normalize again the police state. Why does the military need to be subway? What are again, are they planning something? Who knows? Most likely they are. So yeah, this is what it says right here. Look what it says right there. Individuals will not be permitted access to the system with the container. Individuals may refuse to permit inspection and elect not to enter the system. Individuals who refuse the container search and later attempt to enter the system with the container will be arrested. So yeah, your rights don't exist. This is against the First Amendment. That's exactly what this is. But again, you don't care. We all know you don't. Say goodbye to your rights. This is against the First Amendment. But again, that's what I said. These laws are fake. You do not have rights. The American government or all the laws that the white man's done and the government's done are all BS. They break their own rules. They really do. They break their own rules. So yeah, you ain't got a choice. This is going to be the same thing with the mark of the beast. They'll say to you, hey, you ain't got the mark of the beast. You ain't getting in this location. Bye bye. And if you try getting it, they'll arrest your ass. So yeah, they are normalizing here the police state before your eyes. But again, we all know you don't care. Just a fact. And people willfully, me, I would never do this. I mean, then again, I don't live in America anyway, but this is America for you. State police. So again, and as it says what it says, currently over 1,000 members have been deployed to New York. This following announced this week that she is deploying a total of 1,000 guardmen, state police, and MTA police to patrol the subways in an effort to combat the increasing crime across the city. BS. It's not for that at all. It's to normalize and test how the public react to a police state situation. And the public will react to it in a great way. Because again, oh, God bless America, I voted Joe Biden, I voted Donald Trump. These politicians actually care about saving America. No, they don't. It's time you understand that there is people inside of your own country destroying America from the inside out. It's time to wake up to that one. The army, people that, why do you think the army are now burning their uniform? Because again, these people that serve in the army are just puppets. That's all you are. You are a puppet. Dying for what? You don't even get a massive pay for going in the army. So you're literally giving your life away for a satanic country. No thanks. So yeah, just trash. Next image, as you can clearly see, the guy's got a gun. Right there, it ain't fake. Guy's got a gun. You step out there and they'll shoot you on sight. So yeah, welcome to the New World Order. It's happening before your eyes. Oh, but you're just a conspiracy theorist. You're just a conspiracy theorist. The New World Order doesn't exist. The Mark of the Beast technology doesn't exist. You're just a conspiracy theorist. Or the Illuminati doesn't exist and all that. This is why my channel is suppressed and censored, because I say how it is and I expose the truth. It's time to wake up to the corrupt world that we live in. This is what it's about. Explain to me why there needs to be military in a subway. Don't the police already have guns? Isn't the law with the police don't shoot until fired upon or whatever? But some of the police do have the right to shoot you. So why do they need the military? Again, it's to normalize a police state, and you're just allowing it to happen because you don't care. But oh, I don't care. I don't care. It's right there in your face. It's right there. But oh, this is a good thing. This is a good thing. It's to stop crime and all that. It's to stop crime. No, it's not. It's time to wake up. They use any excuse so they can take people's rights away. They did it any excuse. Like again, these talked about, and everybody in the difference in the UK, people in the UK, some people in the awake, and they're not zombies. They tried to do it with the UK, where some woman died, uh, or something happened to her in the streets at midnight, and they were like, "Oh, we should put a curfew in where you can't go out at a certain time. Oh, all men ain't allowed out at a certain time." So you see these politicians and these occultists non-stop pushing for a police state, because that's what they are. As it says, all the kings of the earth have one mind. They really do. Tell me who's going to tell you this, all of this information for free. Well, that's right, no one is, are they? Because they all charge you. So yeah, it's just a fact. What is the excuse for this? Again, and all the people will, no doubt, will say, "Oh, this is a good thing. This is a good thing. This is good," and all that. No, it isn't. It's not good, because the more that you accept it, you did it with when that certain thing was going on, and guess what? Oh, it just doesn't exist anymore now, does it? Same thing that happened with the thing with Africa, didn't it? Oh, that's right, it just died down. Oh, it no longer exists anymore. It's time to wake up to reality, to these plans of the Illuminati and the occult. It's time to wake up. Every single thing is set up by design to test the public, to see how far they can push the masses and what they can do. They can willfully take your rights away at any time. They're just testing the public to see how they react. It's a chess game. That's exactly what it is. It's a chess game. That's exactly what we are to the Illuminati. The the Illuminati is the chess players. We're the chess pieces. It's just a game. That's all life is to the occult. It's a game. But again, you don't care, do you? Because, oh, I'm American. God bless America. Take my rights away. As long as I got my guns, I don't care. Yet your guns are going to be taken away. Your rights are going to be taken away. And then you're going to be crying. You're going to be crying and all that. You've allowed it to happen. You've allowed it to happen. The Illuminati and the government is as powerful as it is today because you've allowed it to happen. None of this was like this back in the decade with the basically King Henry VIII and all that. Basically, if people hated the king, guess what? It wasn't basically invincible. But again, you've allowed it to happen. Like people think resisting against the Illuminati is going to do anything. No, it isn't. They're powerful for a reason. They're powerful for a reason. The only one that can stop them is God. And that's a fact. No human being can stop the Illuminati because they have plans set in forth. If one plan fails, they'll just go to the backup plan. They've had these things set up for generation to generation. They've existed for centuries. They've not just existed in the times that they want to say, oh, they were founded in 1776. No, they existed long before that. Because and that's what you need to understand as well. America was founded by a bunch of Luciferian Satanists. That's why they want to take your rights away. That's why the Statue of Liberty is what it is. We can't go into great detail on here of what that statue really is because we all know what happened. But anyone that knows exactly what that Statue of Liberty is. It certainly ain't a woman, and I'll leave it at that. They call it Lady Liberty. It isn't that at all. It's Ishtar, also Apollyon, which was we all know what they were, and it's also Babylon. Hence, Mystery Babylon, the Whore of Babylon, America. America is an abomination. It's a wicked nation, and that's a fact. And many people get pissed off over me saying that. Again, that just shows the idolatry that people have for America. If people say anything about the country that I live in, I don't care because I'm not a patriot to any country. And so, a lot of people in America have got an idolatry problem. You worship America, yet the people that run America are a bunch of cultists, and they don't care. They don't even care about America. They'll destroy America from the inside out. They don't care. That's why you shouldn't be a patriot to anything. The only person that you should be worshipping is called God. Simple as that. If you worship anything else or I basically idolize anything else, that's breaking one of the 10 commandments. So yeah, even being a patriot is a idolatry because you are literally have respect for a nation that literally is wicked. For you really think that God's for America and all that? No. But again, these people don't care. None of them do. Basically, you resist this again. Because again, what is the excuse for this? No, nobody else is talking about this. No one is. Because again, like I said, I talk about stuff that nobody else will. And I don't charge for it either. I've been doing it for free. So yeah, it ain't no joke. The martial law's there for a reason. They ain't joking. Police state, it's happening before your eyes. Well, you're just a conspiracy theorist. The gun control, that's part of the New World Order. Why do you think, again, they want to keep doing it? You have celebrities and that pushing for basically, we should ban guns. Yeah, you want to know why they want to ban guns? Guess what? You can't resist against the New World Order, then, can you? Can't resist. And again, don't fall for these shills and these little agents that put forth by the occult keep telling you, oh, we should go out and do whatever. These people are put by the Illuminati because that's exactly what they want. They want people to go out riot in the streets and all that because then they can just arrest your ass and then they can bring in martial law. You really think that smashing up stores, whatever, is going to stop anything? No, and I'm not. Again, I don't call for that anyway because again, that ain't gonna get anything. As I said, the only one that will stop the Illuminati is called God. That's the only one who can stop it. No one else can stop the Illuminati. The whole entire world's controlled by the devil. So no matter what you do, they'll get your ass. So yeah, I don't know what this is, but so Donald Trump, um, that was in 2020. But again, martial law. That's where you're looking at martial law as well. They'll fence over the White House, and then everybody. What you gotta understand about martial law and stuff like that, people want it anyway. It's called a police state. You're not allowed out at a certain time. Curfew. Just think of the times with the Germans. They did it. The times with the Germans. That's what they are back then. They had a curfew. Basically, if you were Jewish and you were caught out at a certain time, we all know what happened. Literally, the Nazis would kill you on sight. That's just the facts, not fake information. That's exactly what the Germans used to do. They were evil. The SS were evil. They were just a bunch of occultist Satanists. But of course, you have these neo Nazis out there defending that because again, there's racist and to the scum. But that's what they did back then. So you see, martial law has been going on for a long, long time. Basically, it's like a curfew thing. That's the forms that they have. You won't be allowed to go out a certain time. If you spot it out at a certain time, they'll shoot your ass, and they have the right to do it because they're the military. Because you got to understand with the military as well, they can shoot you. Yeah, they don't have to have a reason to. They can just kill you on sight. So yeah, when the military get involved, it's really a bad sign because those are the laws that military have. The military are not like the police. The police have certain laws where they can't shoot. The military don't. They can just kill you, and it's allowed. As a fact. So again, that's who the White House and that is run by demons. Gun control, that's exactly what they want. You can't resist against martial law. You can't resist against the government. Again, this is exactly what they want as well. This. So again, you think rioting against the police, whatever, is going to help any situation? No. There's an Illuminati game card for that. So yeah, everything's been planned. Everything has. How would you think that the Illuminati is so powerful? You think that they just started setting these plans up in this 20th century or the 1776? No, they have been doing it since the beginning of time. Because who do the Illuminati worship? It's called the devil. And again, who is the top leader of the Illuminati? You keep having people saying it. Oh, it's the Italian mafia. It's the Vatican. No, it isn't. It's none of them. It's called the devil. He's the one that runs everything, as it says in the Bible. The 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 earth is being given into the hand of the wicked. Who is the wicked one? Satan. And he has been given a short time to deceive this earth and take as many people as possible with him. Because what is going to happen to the devil? Go read the end of the Bible. Clearly, Satanists haven't read that part because they actually believe in their deluded little head that Satan's going to win. Nope. Satan's going to get destroyed. And God prevails. Darkness does never prevail over light. Never has. And it never will. So yeah, rioting in the streets that's exactly what they want. That is exactly what they want. So all that nonsense, as you can see right there, I didn't even know this one exists. So there you go. There's another Illuminati card right down there. Crackdown on crime. and then you have this. So yes, it is another Illuminati game card event. There's thousands upon thousands of cards that exist that people probably haven't found. So yes, this is just another Illuminati event. That's all it is. Over 1,000 troops. Why do they need 1,000? Again, I think this is going to start crime. And again, even if it does start crime, again, this is just to normalize this thing. So when they bring martial law in, that they're not going to bring martial law in and be like, oh, right, everyone is under lockdown. No, that's not the way it's going to work. They're going to put it like it's a good thing, just like with the mark of the beast. They're going to go, oh, hey, this is for your own benefit. We're just trying to protect you. We're the devil deceiving government. Because again, the devil is a deceiver and a liar. How are you going to deceive someone? Promote it as something that's good. The devil mixes truth with lies. That's what he does. There's no truth in the devil, but he just gets truth and mixes a lie with it to deceive the masses. So yeah, all this is normalization of the police state. That's what you're looking at. So when martial law happens, this is what you should expect. But again, it'll be police and the military everywhere. So if you get outside, either one, they're going to shoot you, or two, throw your ass in prison. And there's nothing you can do about it. Because those will be the laws. But oh, I'm a Satanist, and all that. And that's the funny thing with these Satanists as well. They think serving Satan that they're not going to be under the same rules. Nope. You're going to be under the same rules. And the devil will destroy his own. Devil just uses people. He's done it. You can't play games with the devil. But yeah. So yeah, nobody else is talking about this. We all, and it's a fact. So yeah, wake up to reality and the world that we live in. So yeah, we got this game card here. Crackdown on crime. I didn't even know this card existed. So requires Illuminati or government action. There you go. And I wasn't even looking for this. So what does that say? I guess it's meant to be. I guess it was meant to be that I found this card. We are connect the dots. We have crackdown on crime. What is that they're doing? And it requires government. Who is the woman that called for this? She's part of the government. So yeah, the cards are right in front of your face. And what are these guys? They look like the military. They look like military or SWAT. And notice the little symbol there. And if you look at it, the flag kind of does look like Argentina. But notice the basically flag. On the flag, there's a Illuminati red pyramid. The crackdown on crime. The another Illuminati event. Maybe you should save that image for later and use it in the thumbnail. Because yeah, there's many stuff that I've talked about. I talked about the Black Lives Matter, basically riots when they were going on. I found a Illuminati game card. Nobody else made a video about it. I wonder why. There was literally a game card for that, for what happened. It's all planned. So yeah, martial law is next. They've already done 9/11 and all that. It's already been done. Martial law is the part of the New World Order. That's exactly what it is. They've already done the other stuff that they've done. And anyone saying the world's gonna end in 2030 or whatever, nobody knows when the world's gonna end. There's far many agendas to be fulfilled by the occult. Far many, there's so many cards out there that people probably don't even know about. There really is. I believe there's over in the thousands. And I don't know precisely who made these cards. Maybe he was killed. Who knows? But the Illuminati like to expose themselves anyway. So yeah, martial law. And I've talked about martial law before. Didn't this happen in China or wherever it was? You had tanks patrolling the streets. I've already talked about it. I think I talked about it on BitChute. As you can see, martial law has happened so many times. Martial law was imposed in Beijing in 1989 following the Tiananmen Square protest of 1989 by the communist rule government on mainland China. There you go. So again, you think this is not going to keep happening. So yeah, anyone saying that martial law is a conspiracy, or oh, it's a conspiracy theorist, you ain't got no argument now, have you? You ain't got no argument because it's right there. Martial law exists. It's been imposed. It was done by basically, you look up martial law, and Abraham Lincoln was one of them as well. On September 15th, 1863, President Lincoln imposed congressionally authorized martial law on Maryland and Missouri. The authorizing act allowed the president to suspend and civil rights. But again, you see, they promote it as a good thing, don't they? So yeah, good old President Lincoln was part of it. He enforced martial law. So that's two instances now. Two instances. It's happened multiple times, martial law. And if you think that it can't happen in this generation, think again. They'll do it again. They've done it multiple times, and they'll do it again. They've done it so many times. Yeah. China is basically a communist nation anyway. It's well pally with Russia. And Russia's a satanic nation as well. Basically all for communism, which is part of the Illuminati agenda. That's exactly what it is. It's basically a new world order, but just existing in Russia. Basically, it's the same thing same thing that Hitler was trying to do. So if you think that Russia is the good guy, think again. It's not any different from what Hitler was trying to do. Hitler wanted to be basically the leader of the entire world. That's exactly what Russia wants. They want to enforce their communist crap onto everybody in the world. And so does China. China's the same. They're all part of the agenda. All of them are. China's a basically antichrist nation, and so is Russia. And that's what I said. Stop being a patriot to all these nations because they don't care about you. They really don't. They really don't. And again, if you're a Christian in China, again, we've all seen what's happened. They banned the Bible. They started ripping basically churches down. There's no such thing as Christian persecution and all that. But yeah, they done it multiple times, martial law. They did it here. They've done it multiple times. So again, whenever you see the military like this, and again, this is what I said, this is how it's all connected. So again, soon as you start rioting in the streets or protesting, martial law gets enforced. So these people, like I said, anyone that says to go and riot in the streets is a Illuminati agent. I've never called for that, and I never will, because again, that is exactly what they want. They want you to riot in the streets. They want you to do that. So then they can just arrest you. Either way, they win. Whether you do nothing or you protest in the street, they still win. They get what they want. They've, as I said, they've got a backup plan. They're not dumb. The Illuminati ain't stupid. People think they are. They ain't. They know what they're doing. They're powerful. They control everything for a reason. So yeah, people thought they could riot in the streets, protest and that, and then again the martial law just got enforced. That's what they want. I've been talking about it for years now, and yet people think that is the solution. That we should all come together, black, white, whatever, and resist against the new world order. Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with it. Let's see how far you get. Let's see how far you get. You think that rioting in the streets, um, doing stuff like that is going to help anything? No, it isn't. And I've never called for that either, because again, that's exactly what they want anyway. And again, anyone that calls for violence is not of God anyway, because it clearly says in the Bible that God hates people that love violence. So yeah, it's time to wake up. The only thing that you can do is expose the Illuminati. That's all you can do. That's all you can really do. There is no resistance. I mean, there is no resisting against them. They're powerful for a reason. They really are. So again, martial law has been done in so many damn countries. Again, as you can clearly see what martial law is, they've done it even back then. They've done it in the Philippines, throughout history, and yeah, there's no such thing as martial law. It doesn't exist. Martial law doesn't exist. You're just a conspiracy theorist. Yeah, it's been done through history. Literally been done through history. Thousands of times. And again, Black Lives Matter garbage. That's how I knew it was the agenda anyway. Why didn't the military come out with that event? Oh, that's right, because again, that was part of their agenda. That's why nothing happened. Black Lives Matter was part of the Illuminati agenda. That's why nothing happened to them. That's why they didn't get arrested. That's why you had everyone praising them. Because again, it was part of the Illuminati agenda. You even had Satanists praising that movement. That's how you knew it was an agenda. So yeah, proven the agenda. But again, like I said at the beginning, you don't care. You really don't. You don't care that your rights are going to be willfully taken away from you. You literally could care less. But again, you really couldn't, could you? As you can see with this counter revolution. So as you can see, like the military there. So there's multiple. So yeah, gun control and rioting and all that is part of the martial law and New World Order agenda. I've proven my argument now. And again, Vladimir Putin is no damn different. There's so many people saying that guy is anti-Illuminati. You'd literally have to be living in a fake reality to believe that one. None of these politicians or these presidents, you don't become a president or you don't become a ruler of a country without selling out. It doesn't happen. The kings of the earth are all controlled by the Illuminati, Saudi Arabia, America, Britain, the list goes on. All nations have one mindset to deceive the earth. And it says that all the kings of the earth will give their empire unto the beast, which is Satan. That's why I said these people need to start reading the Bible. Go to Revelation. We're in these times. We're in them. No one knows when it's going to end. No one knows. So yeah, martial law, the normalization of it. Welcome to a police state. I'll show the images one last time. Because again, this is the future. You can have this worldwide. But again, you don't care, do you? You really don't. Your rights have been taken away right there. No one's rebelling against this. No one's speaking out against it. Again, you don't have a choice here. If you go in there, you don't have a choice. They're not going to let you in. They're not going to let you in. Next, start frisking you. Or even start doing more than that. They'll probably put a tracking or something like that. I mean, then again, that's the next step, the mark of the beast. This is what you're going to have with the mark of the beast. Basically, you take the mark of the beast or you don't get access to certain buildings. It's going to be the future. And if you don't like that, you're going to have to make a decision. You either take the mark of the beast or you don't. But once you do, guess what? It's over for you. Once you take that mark of the beast or side with the government, and again, most of these people that are just obeying the government's laws, guess what? You've already decided you might as well just go out and take the mark of the beast, because again, you already you're already made an alliance with the devil. That's what the mark of the beast is part of. The image of the beast is his laws and his system. If you follow the government, the corrupt government's laws that are not biblical, none of them are. And if you say that you have to obey the government, that's again contrary to what God said, because God hates this. God hates the governments of this earth, as he said, and I shall destroy all the governments of this earth and make my own one. So yeah, all the governments of this earth, when the Messiah returns, are no longer going to exist. There'll be one. Everybody will be under one nation. And no, that is not the new world order. That's how you know what does Satan want to replicate, what the Messiah is going to do, what God's going to do. So again, that's why it's called the new world order. Basically, like with the New Jerusalem and the new kingdom, Satan wants to make his counterpart, just like with the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. What does Satan have? Satan has the false prophet, the lying spirit. No, actually, it's the false prophet. He has the three lying spirits, and then it's just like the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. That's three. You have with the Antichrist, Satan, and I think the lying spirit. I won't remember it precisely. I'm not going to remember every single verse. But yeah, it's time to wake up to reality. It really is. It's time to wake up to reality. Your rights are gone. But again, you don't care and you never have. That's a fact. You really don't care. You really don't. And exactly. Martial law will come globally all at once, and they'll willfully accept it, just like the mark of the beast, they'll willfully accept that. And I just said they're not going to enforce it. They don't have to enforce it because these people will willfully take it. They'll promote it as a good thing. They'll promote just like a chip. Oh, take a chip in your head, take a chip in your arm. Oh, it's for your own benefit and all that. All this AI technology and all this basically VR crap is all prepping you for the mark of the beast. And exactly. Anyone that votes for the government anyway, liberal, Democrat, whatever, is literally deceived. Doesn't matter if you're Republic, Democrat, whatever. I don't follow any side because you shouldn't be voting to start with. The only one because it doesn't really matter. Every single one is corrupt. Freedom of speech is a cover story to sound noble and basically freedom of speech doesn't exist anyway. Never has. It's Americans believe that lie. That oh, I can say whatever I want. Go try it. Go say what you want on the streets. See if you don't get arrested. It's a lie. Freedom. This First Amendment doesn't exist. And again, this government says, "Oh, our laws are built on biblical values." Garbage. None of the laws that they've got in America is basically biblical. None of them are. It's completely anti-Christ laws. And then America claims to be a Christian nation after doing all the wicked stuff that it does. Yeah, we know about that, but I can't mention it on here. Well, Donald Trump is a puppet as well. I highly doubt that Donald Trump is ever going to get put back in power because, again, everyone wants to promote, like, oh, Donald Trump was anti Illuminati, yet the guy was a billionaire. Well, even more than that. And these people think he's anti Illuminati. How do you become a billionaire and not be part of the system? That doesn't work out. I remember a South Park episode where, yeah, I remember that as well. That is exactly, I can look that up. This is exactly the masses. Obviously, I can't play the clip because it'll get done by Paramount for copyright. But South Park, yeah, this is exactly the masses of today. Hey, government, it's me, Butters. That's exactly the masses of America. Oh, the government cares about me. The government cares about me. Let's pray to the government. Oh, the government is my Lord and Savior. This is exactly the masses of America. You trusted in people like Obama, John McCain, or President Bush, Abraham Lincoln, John F. Kennedy. All of them were all Satanists, every single one of them. Just because they got shot doesn't mean they're anti Illuminati. Michael Jackson got taken out by the Illuminati, but he was still a sellout. So, yeah, this is literally the masses of today. Let's pray to the government. Oh, the government is awesome. The government, please take my rights away. Please take them away, government. Oh, the government just has my best interests is in. That's who your God is. That's who your Savior is. It isn't the God of the Bible. It isn't Jesus. Is it or whatever name you want to go by? It's the government, and that's the beast of the image. Basically, the image of the beast. Again, what does it says? And anyone that worships the beast and his image, one, that's the corrupt government system. 2, that is the laws. 3, that is Satan himself. So you do any of those, you trust in the government, bow down before the government, worship its laws or whatever, then again, you might as well just go and take the mark of the beast. You might as well, because it clearly says it doesn't matter if you just take the mark of the beast. It clearly says, we'll bring the scripture up because I don't care. I don't care if you don't believe in the Bible. I really don't. I do own a Bible, but it's over there. By the time I've got it, there'll be no point. And as it says, if anyone, I'm not going to look up an image. I'm typing with one on there. So, and as it says right there, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, right there, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented day and night. It ain't no joke. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest day or night, who worship the beast and his image. And so it's not just taking the mark. So this is what you got to understand. It's not just about taking the mark. It's about worshiping. Showing worship is basically showing your alliance to Satan. Worshipping the government. Supporting all the wicked stuff that the governments do and what America does. You are literally saying, hey, we support your antichrist system. Because is the government, is America for God? No, it isn't. You'd have to literally be delusional. Canada banned the Bible. We all know what laws they have. Basically, oh, you can't speak out against certain things, or we'll arrest you and throw you in prison. All the woke nonsense that goes on in America. It's only America, isn't it? And again, they claim to be Christian. You'd have to literally be living under a rock if you think that America is a Christian nation. The wicked stuff that they do in Hollywood and all that. America's an abomination. That's exactly what it is. It is a abomination nation, just the same as half of the nations on the planet. But America is the worst. That's exactly what it is. But oh, I'm a patriot. I'm American. How dare you say that America's an abomination? How dare you say that about my nation? Again, you've got an idolatry problem. You really have. Because again, if you can't accept that the nation that you live in is run by a bunch of satanic people, and the laws in America are wicked and not godly, then again, you literally are defending wickedness. And it says as well, what God says. It says, and those that defend evil are an abomination in the eyes of God. What does abomination mean? Something that God hates. Go look up the word. And also the word abhor means hate. And that's something the Christian church will not teach you, that God hates things and God hates people. Something they won't tell you. Because again, we're America and we promote fake. We twist the Bible. Because we don't want to offend people. We support the woke culture and yet claim to be Christian. God ain't playing games with America. God really isn't playing games, and it's time you wake up and realize that one. This is the fate. It really is the fate, and these angels ain't messing around either. There ain't no hope for America. America is done. America is over for America. It's a wicked nation. It's too far gone. As it says, it's a whore. And it is a whore. Prostitutes itself. The wicked stuff that it does. Fornication everywhere. Lust, porn, the porn industry. Only goes on in America, doesn't it? Because again, America is an abomination. It really is. Disgusting harlot nation. And that's why God hates it. And he always will. So, again, and everyone that preaches the Bible knows exactly what America is about. The scum. And I've had so many people get offended by me saying that, which again, this proves that you've got an idolatry problem. Because I say it about my own country. The United Kingdom is scum. It's full of Satanists. Every single country is run by a bunch of occultists. Even China, even Russia. So yeah. And what's up, Grace? So, where was I? And yeah, and that's been talked about, FEMA camps and all that. It's been talked about years upon years ago. And I don't know whether those things still exist now, but why would they have all these things if they weren't planning to do something? We already know what they're for. Trump's going to be the Antichrist. Well, again, there's many Antichrists. There's many Antichrists. And two, Trump is not the Antichrist. Because again, the Antichrist does not desire the needs of women. That's not exactly what Trump's about. Donald Trump desires women, so therefore he's not the Antichrist. Two, Antichrist would be in a form of power above the president. They would. Wouldn't you think it would make more sense for the Antichrist to be in Jerusalem or something like that? Who is going to worship the United States president? Is Israel going to worship them? No, they're not. Was Jesus born in America? No, he wasn't. So if you're looking for the Antichrist, expect him to come from Jerusalem. Because again, Jesus wasn't born in America, was he? Wasn't born in Saudi Arabia or China, was he? Nor was he born in Rome. And that's why many people you see in the Hollywood movies, they're like, oh, the Antichrist is going to come from Rome. Well, guess what? Jesus wasn't from Rome. So no one's going to, the people in Israel, are they going to go worship someone, a United States president? No, they're not. It's not going to, how are they going to fool them? It's not going to work, is it? Many people said that basically Barack Obama was the Antichrist, and then they say it about every single politician. Yes, every single politician is a satanic devil worshipper, but they're not the Antichrist. And it doesn't really surprise me. I don't even get notifications when people comment anymore. And again, every single video that I made, they delete views to see the views going up, and then a view just disappears out of thin air. Welcome to my channel. That's exactly what YouTube do. They suppress everything. They delete comments. They don't even notify me anymore that I've got a comment on the video. I used to get notifications for when people commented, don't even get it anymore. I literally have to go click on the video to see if there's a comment. So yeah, but oh, you're not being censored. I think Trump will be back too because chaos, anti-white, well again, Donald Trump, I doubt what really is Donald Trump going to do. I mean, no one likes him anymore. Literally, let's be realistic. No one likes him. That's just the fact. So for him to be the Antichrist doesn't make any damn sense because the Antichrist is going to be loved by everyone. So no one liked Obama. Nobody liked Donald Trump. So they're not the Antichrist. The Antichrist would be praised and they would call themselves the Son of God or God themselves. Donald Trump is, yeah, he said stuff like that. But again, what politician and what president hasn't? Barack Obama also said the same thing. The Antichrist is not going to be coming from America. That's why many people keep failing and calling everybody the Antichrist that is a politician. And even the Vatican Church is stupid. They think that the Antichrist is going to come from Rome. Doesn't say that. Literally does not say that anywhere in the Bible. It says, yeah, a little horn, which that's an empire. All those horns represent an empire. And the Vatican Church doesn't know the Bible properly anyway. So thinking that Sunday law is the mark of the damn beast. They can't wonder why their lives are garbage. America's done exactly because it is. That's the purpose of our government flying in codes of uninvented illegal aliens. So the purpose to destroy the US. I've heard that Obama is don't know what that means. I really don't know what that means, but you should have seen it years ago. There was literally a channel dedicated to basically saying that basically Barack Obama was the Antichrist. I bet that guy looks beyond stupid now. He literally dedicated an entire channel to say that Barack Obama was Satan. Yeah, where is he? It's been more than four. How long is? And again, the covenant's not even happened. That's how you know that the person, the Antichrist, is going to be coming from Jerusalem. Because again, he has to make a covenant. That's clearly what it says. He makes a 7-year or whatever peace treaty. Has anyone done that yet? No, Barack Obama didn't do it. Donald Trump hasn't done it. No one's done it. So until you see a peace treaty signed for 7 years straight, then you know who the Antichrist is. That's just a fact. Because it even says that he makes basically the Antichrist. You can even just go look it up. So Antichrist makes a covenant. I'll spell it wrong, but it doesn't really matter. There we go. There we go, right there in Daniel. So again, until you see this happen, he will confirm a covenant with many for 1-7. In the middle of the 7, he will put an end to sacrifice and offering, and at the temple he will set up an abomination that causes desolation until the end that is decreed is poured out without mixture. This is talking about the Antichrist. So again, the Antichrist is not coming from It's not coming from Rome, not coming from America. It's that simple. Because who do you really think Israel's going to listen to? Are they going to listen to someone that comes from their bloodline, or are they going to listen to America? Certainly ain't going to be America, is it? Because everyone knows that Jesus was not born in America, so no one in Israel is going to worship some idiot that claims to be the Messiah in America. They'll they'll laugh at him. Like this guy ain't no basically Messiah. Because what they're waiting for is they're waiting for someone that's in the bloodline of King David. So yeah, someone fake, basically, unless someone comes on the earth, claims to be the Messiah, and says, "Hey, I'm from the bloodline of King David" and all that, they're not going to worship anyone. It ain't going to work because it says, "And he may deceive the very elect." How are you going to deceive the elect if you're not from their own bloodline? It don't make any sense. So yeah, and again, until you see this happen, yeah. So the Antichrist, like I said. What's up, man? So yeah, that's if you want to ever know who the Antichrist is, just go look for those signs, and that's how you'll know who the Antichrist is. He makes a 7 year covenant with a certain nation, and then he breaks it within I think half of that 7 year period. Donald Trump has not been in power for 7 years. He has not made a treaty. Barack Obama didn't do it. So these people don't add up. Again, Pope Francis, many were people saying he was the Antichrist. Well, where's the peace treaty? Who listens to Pope Francis? No one does. No one cares about him. He's an idiot. He's a false prophet. That's exactly what he is. And soon as he's done whatever, someone else will be in power, and then they'll be calling them the Antichrist. And that's why these people just need to stop, because they're just making Christians look stupid. They really are. Basically going around just calling everybody the Antichrist that's in power. Yes, they're Satanists, but they're not the actual spawn of Satan. The servants of Satan. I'm 90% sure it's a 3-year reason, and no idea why I used to believe this. Well, it said, I don't know who's saying that, because it clearly says in the Bible it's 7. That's what it says. It says it right here. I don't know why it gave me that version. Where is it? I mean, then again, the only one you really should be reading is the 1611 one, the original. So it says, and he shall confirm the covenant with many for 1 week, and in the midst of the week he shall cause us again. So again, this is what I said. In different versions, it says 1 week. I guarantee in the basically the Torah, it says the exact translation, because there's no way you make a covenant for a week. So yeah, this is what I said. This is why the original source is the best, the Torah and all that. So Daniel, as it is written, the law of Moses. So yeah, as you can see, Daniel and the Messiah, they even say, this is what I said, even though it says here 17 weeks are decreed. Um, let's try and find the exact scripture that was on. But you got to understand, Judaism and all that, who are they looking for? They're not looking for some idiot in America like Donald Trump. Does anyone in Israel worship Donald Trump? No, they only don't care. They literally don't care. They honestly don't. So even these people know. They know. Judaism is a false religion anyway. It really is. It's not part of God. I've already explained that one. But they want to continue what it is because, again, a lot of people in Israel hate Jesus. They really do. I made a video about it. They ban the word Jesus. So yeah, they're looking for a false antichrist. That's what they're looking for. Which again, if you study what these people believe, they're looking for someone that is part of the King David bloodline. So until someone pops up saying that, basically the people that live in Israel are not gonna believe it's the Messiah. They're not going to believe it. They're going to reject the real Messiah because it says that in the Bible, and they're going to accept the Antichrist. Because again, that's the way it is. So again, that's how you know that the Antichrist is not coming from Rome, because again, Jesus Christ was born in Jerusalem, Bethlehem, whatever. He is not a Roman. He is not a American. Basically, the Antichrist would have to be part of the bloodline, just like Judas. Judas was a Jew. He literally was. He was an Israelite. He was part of that bloodline, but he turned on Jesus Christ. He was still one of them, but he turned on them. So yeah, that's exactly what the Antichrist is going to be like Judas. Why do you think they keep promoting that in Hollywood? Basically, Judas is known as like the spawn, and basically the servant of Satan. The verse ends with the phrase, until the end of war and the desolation is determined. That's what it says in the Torah. One is to learn from that these events are necessary in order. So yeah, even in the Torah, that's exactly what the Israelites read. Therefore, Daniel comes before God, praying, repenting, and fasting. So the prophecy of 70 sevens, that's what it says in the Torah. So that's why it says it's completely different things. That's why you got to study the original. You got to study the original to get an actual understanding. Otherwise, you'll be looking at different dates. So, 1 week analogy, as far as I assume, that's what it says in the King James, but in the Torah it says completely the opposite. So yeah, I'd rather go with the original source. Basically the original scripts, the original manuscripts. I mentioned this 1 week covenant in the comments of one of your videos. Well, again, like I said, I don't get notified by comments anymore. I really don't. That's YouTube censoring my channel. I'm not even joking. I can literally go to log into my account and I won't have a single notification. And even it doesn't even notify people when I go live. I know it doesn't, because on my backup account I'm subscribed to my own channel, and I don't get notifications to my own video. So yeah. So I know they don't send notifications out to people on this channel. They do it on purpose. They literally do. They do it on purpose. YouTube do it on purpose. So yeah, this video has been long enough now. What time is it? Yeah, it's getting late now, so I'm probably going to end it in a few minutes. Because again, everything that's said is just facts. No one's going to talk about what I talked about because they don't care. I know a lot of these truthers, like I said, where are they? Where are a lot of these truthers now? Oh, that's right. They either left or they're begging for money. So when this covenant happens, martial law happens, right? And no, I don't know. I didn't say that. I don't have a clue. Basically, when that covenant happens, it's like a peace treaty. That's basically what it's supposed to be like. It says that. It says he makes peace with people. And it even says that the Antichrist does that. He basically makes peace. Because it's in another scripture. That's the way the Bible is. You get one scripture with the other. It says he makes peace. And then it says soon as all peace comes, destruction. So he turns on everyone. Just think of the movie G.I. Joe, where you have that one certain president. He makes peace, gets everybody to do something, and then he just releases all those nuclear missiles. And what's up? So yeah, I'm probably going to be ending it now. Because again, I've only got a few hours left on for this month. I think I got about, I don't know how long I've got, to be honest with you. So, and it's been like 1 hour 20 anyway, so yeah, I'm going to be ending it here. I'll see you in the next video later. And thank you once again to people taking time out their day, because I actually do appreciate people that watch my content. I'm grateful that I even have an audience. I really am grateful that I even have an audience and that people actually take the time out to watch my videos. I actually do appreciate the people that watch my content. So yeah, thank you. Take care.